My boss fired me for sneezing too loud in the office. My boss fired me for sneezing too loud in the office. I never thought that something as involuntary as sneezing could cost me my job, but here we are. I, 28, had been working at the company for 4 years, and I thought I was doing a good job. One day I was at my desk when I felt a sneeze coming on. I tried to hold it in, but it came out louder than I anticipated. My boss, who was in a meeting with a client, stormed over and berated me for disrupting the meeting. Before I could explain myself, he fired me on the spot. I was shocked and hurt. How could he just let me go like that over a sneeze? I tried to appeal the decision, but my boss refused to listen. He claimed that my loud sneezing was unprofessional and disruptive to the workplace. I felt humiliated and betrayed. I had always been a dedicated employee, and to be let go in such a manner was a blow to my pride. As I packed up my desk, my coworkers avoided eye contact, whispering amongst themselves. Update: I struggled to find a new job, with many potential employers asking why I had been fired from my previous job. The stigma of being fired for sneezing too loud followed me wherever I went. I felt angry and frustrated at the injustice of it all. Was I the asshole for simply sneezing? As I left the office for the last time, I couldn't help but wonder if my boss had overreacted. Was it really worth losing my job over a sneeze? I vowed to prove him wrong and show that I was more than just a loud sneeze. But for now, I was left jobless and with a bitter taste in my mouth. The future seemed uncertain, but I refused to let this setback define me. In the end, my boss and I parted ways with a mutual disdain for each other. I couldn't shake off the feeling of being wronged and unfairly treated, while my boss remained adamant in his decision to fire me. The tension between us lingered long after I left the office, with neither of us willing to back down. As I moved on to a new chapter in my career, I carried with me the bitterness of how things ended at my previous job. Even as I excelled in my new role and proved my worth, the memory of being fired for something as trivial as sneezing too loud haunted me. I couldn't help but resent my former boss for his lack of understanding and compassion. Our relationship had soured beyond repair, leaving us both resentful and unwilling to reconcile. The animosity between us only grew stronger with time, fueled by the injustice of how my tenure at the company had come to an abrupt and unjust end. As much as I tried to move on, the memory of that fateful day continued to leave a bitter taste in my mouth. And so, we remained at odds, forever trapped in a cycle of mutual hatred and resentment.